Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 62 of the FIFA 20 My Player Career. As you know, we are towards the end of the season, only a handful of games to go. We're still trying to fight for the top of the Premier League. Still a bit way to go though if we're going to be able to do that. And we need to be winning all of our remaining games if I'm totally honest. Let's see how we start off in today's episode here against Watford. We are at home, so we do have obviously the home support, the home advantage. But can we make it go in our favour? Fingers crossed we can. We're still in Europe as well. I think we have some European games in today's episode too. And that one has just gone out of play. So it is going to be an early throw in here for the away team. London derby, of course. Delafo it is. He's always going to be a danger against the Arsenal. Let's try and get this ball back and try and go on the attack ourselves early on. But right now it is all Watford. They've got themselves another throw. A little bit closer to the Arsenal goal. But it didn't come to anything, so onwards we go. Here is Maximiliano Gomez. He plays that one backwards, but there is Kai. Can he find Gomez again? He does. He's onside. Kai carries on his run. He needs to get the cross. He's got three in support. Pulls it back a little bit too far, but there is a shot. Now, I believe that was Lucas Torreira with that effort, but straight into the hands of the Watford goalkeeper, and he does get this ball clear. So half an hour played here at the Emirates Stadium. Still waiting for the deadlock to be broken here. And here is Wijnaldum already on the yellow card, so he's got to be careful for the rest of the game. Kai loses possession there for Arsenal, and now a chance for Watford to attack, but Arsenal do well. They get it back themselves, and now Kai lays that one through for Donny van der Beek. Can he break the deadlock? He hits the woodwork. So close there with that effort. Probably should have been finding the back of the net with that shot, but it wasn't to be. So onwards we go, approaching an hour played here in the London derby. Watford on the attack on this near side. He cuts inside, finds his teammate, gets the ball back. Nice little return pass there. And cross comes in. The volley was there as well. The goalkeeper, though, makes that vital save with that second effort. And he does get this ball cleared. And Watford back in possession. Well, there is Donny van der Beek with the little interception, although Kai does give the ball away straight away as well. So not a good game so far for Kai. He's only on a 6.9 match rating. Just gone up to a 7 with that pass. Obviously, it needs to be a lot higher than 7. And that one's played through. Kai's in space. He does find Kai. Hits it. Oh, he lays that one off for Wijnaldum, who smashes it into the back of the net. And there is the first goal of the game. It came late. Kai being very unselfish there. Probably could have hit that one himself. But he laid it off there to the former Liverpool midfielder, and he smashes it home to give Arsenal a 1-goal lead. Here is Kylo through on goal, probably in a better position as well than Wijnaldum, but Wijnaldum finishes it. So that's his second Premier League goal of the season. 15 minutes to go, heading into the final 10 minutes now. Arsenal still in front by that single goal. Are they going to double their lead to really wrap up the 3 points? It's an important 3 points as well, as we do, as I said, oh, that was close, push towards the top of the table. But it was Mauro Icardi this time who jumped just ahead of the defender and almost had that one in the bottom corner. But still 1-0 to the Arsenal then. 7.7 match rating for Kai, and that one's cleared forward by the goalkeeper into the final minutes of added time. Still 1-0. Maybe one late chance here for Watford. Are they going to scrape a draw? It's getting cleared onto that far side. Can he get the cross in? Cross does come in near post. The goalkeeper, though, read that one. Gets there ahead of the attacker, and I think that is going to be about it. Just waiting for that final whistle to blow, and there it is. The referee puts the whistle to his mouth, blows it, and Arsenal have a victory. Great way to start off today's episode then with 3 points in the bag at home. So that takes us to the Champions League. Now, I believe this is the semi-finals, and as you can see, it is an all-English semi-finals. Arsenal taking on Liverpool, and who is going to come out on top? It is the first leg. So if Liverpool get a goal, obviously they will have the away goal advantage going into that second leg at Anfield. And Anfield is probably the worst place you want to go in a return leg, regardless of score. Even if Arsenal go on and win this one 3-0, you can never rule out Liverpool when they are at Anfield in a European competition. So we really do need to try and keep a clean sheet if we can, and then go on and get a handful of goals. But it is going to be tough. We got past Juventus, I believe it was, in the last round. Can we get past Liverpool? Liverpool probably one of the best teams in world football right now, especially European football. Well, there is Kai stealing the ball, he's pushing forward, less than 10 minutes gone. Can we go all the way here and grab ourselves an early goal? Here's Donny van de Beek, and he smashes it in to the bottom corner, and that is the perfect way to start the first leg of the semi-finals here. It is now Arsenal who lead 1-0, and hopefully that is a sign of things to come as well. You can see the fans very, very happy with that start. It was Kai initially who won possession there for Arsenal. Plays that one through. Good control from Donny van de Beek. And he just gets it past the out-rushing goalkeeper to give Arsenal the 1-goal lead. And Arsenal in possession yet again. Here is the danger man, Kai, on that far side. Trying to play that one through again for Donny van de Beek. But this time it was red. And Liverpool go on the attack. And hopefully we can get this ball back. Here is Mane. Gets past his marker. Gets it to his teammate. Shot comes in. Oh, Suso somehow gets enough on that, and the ball goes underneath Sillerson to level things up here at the Emirates Stadium. It is now Arsenal 1, Liverpool 1, and of course that means that Liverpool have themselves an away goal, which we did not want to be happening. But they've got an away goal. Let's try and get ourselves back in front if we can. I think that was Bentancur who played that one through. And look at this, just enough on it there from Suso underneath the goalkeeper, megs him, and that is the equaliser. So number 23, Suso, scores for Liverpool. We've got 5 minutes to play in this first half. It is still all square at 1-1. But right now, it is Liverpool on the attack, trying to go into the break. 2-1 in front. Are they going to be able to do it? Oh, that was played straight through for Suso again. No Arsenal player was marking him whatsoever. He had so much time, so much space, and he wasn't going to miss from there. Liverpool do take the lead before the half-time interval. It is now Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2. And look at the space he had here. Look at that, nobody on him, and an easy finish there in the end. So Suso gets his second goal of the match, and he's on a hat-trick. That's his third Champions League goal of the season. 2 in this game alone, so he's having a cracking game today. But Arsenal really do need to try and level things up. But Liverpool looking for a third before the interval. We don't want that to be happening because it's not going to be looking good for Arsenal if they do go 3-1 in front before the break. And they do go 3-1 up. No, they don't. He is offside, or somebody was offside there. So that one will not count, thankfully, for us. That saves our day. Yeah, somebody was offside as that one was played through. So we'll take that. 2-1 it stands at the half-time interval. Let's jump in to the second period, and just over an hour played then here at the Emirates, and Liverpool still holding on to a 2-1 lead, looking to make it 3. It has been all Liverpool, to be honest, since Arsenal scored that early goal with Donny van de Beek. It's been all Liverpool, but right now Arsenal trying to find their way back into this game. Donny van de Beek plays that one through, and Kai is onside. Is he going to go all the way himself? He does, and he finishes smartly. 65 minutes played here at the Emirates Stadium, and Arsenal have levelled things up then, 2-2, and that is not bad so far. Good position play there from Kai, coming in from the left wing, playing a little bit more centrally as Donny van de Beek returned the favour from that first half goal, and a smart finish there as well from KAIQOM to give Arsenal a 2-2 scoreline. And how many is that for the season? That's his 6th European goal of the season so far. And will we be able to find a winner? It doesn't look like it, because we are into added time right now, unless Pepe can do something magical here. Oh, he had a little bit of space in front of him, but he tried to take off the shot early, or late I should say, and it was no power in it whatsoever, so straight into the hands it goes. 1 minute remaining of added time. Liverpool are on the attack, but they are just slowing things down. They don't mind taking a 2-2 scoreline into that second leg, but there we go. We do end all square here at the Emirates. It's going to be an interesting game, that second leg, in a week's time. So let's end today's episode with an away match taking on Brighton. Now actually Arsenal played Brighton in real life yesterday, and that one didn't go too well, did it? We ended up losing that one in the last minutes of that match, but fingers crossed we can have a little bit of a better game in FIFA 20. Let's see how we get on. We've had a pretty decent episode so far, winning in our first game, and a little bit of a fight back in that Champions League game against Liverpool. So hopefully we can have a little bit more of a comfortable match in this one and grab the 3 points, try and get ourselves an early goal if we can. Arsenal, of course, playing in their yellow and blue strip, and Brighton in their blue and white stripes. Brighton do have the home advantage, but anything can happen in the Premier League. Brighton attacking on this near side, looking to get the cross in. Nobody in there yet, but there is a man at the near post, and it doesn't find him, but that one does. The poor defensive header there from Arsenal goes straight into the path of, who's that, Bissouma? Is that how you pronounce his name? Bissouma. And he smashes it in to give Brighton a 1-goal lead. Not the start that Arsenal wanted, so again, we've got to fight back from behind if we are going to be getting anything out of this game. But look at that defensive header goes straight into the path of Bissouma, and he actually had 2 defenders in front of him as well. That's when you know that FIFA 20 is just purely rigged. And let's try and get this ball back then. We've got 5 minutes to play in this first half, still trailing by 1-0. Nice little back heel there, finds his teammate, ball over the top, and he's going to keep that one in play. Oh, he's cut inside. Look at the space. Cross comes in, and there is a volley, and there is a second goal for Brighton. They are just running all over us right now. What is happening to Arsenal? Maybe a little bit tired from that European game in midweek, and look who it is who scored it. Eddie Nketiah coming back to haunt us. Obviously, Arsenal must have sold him or loaned him out. I'm not entirely sure what happened with Nketiah, but he's at Brighton right now. What a volley that is. Good finish there from the youngster. And Eddie Nketiah scores his 10th Premier League goal of the season. That is Brighton who lead then 2-0. And we're into the second half. Are Arsenal going to be fighting back in this one? It doesn't look good for Arsenal, does it? It's been all Brighton the whole game, if I'm totally honest. But here's a chance maybe for Arsenal. No, Maitland-Niles this time loses possession. And Brighton going all the way through. That one's played forward. Poor defensive work. Shot is there. What is the position of the goalkeeper? Not sure what he is thinking. And look at this. They are absolutely destroying us right now. Look at the positional play of the defenders and the goalkeeper. Easy finish in the end there for Brighton. So that is the 3rd goal of the game. Nicolas Fernandez scoring it, and Arsenal not looking good at all. Less than 8 minutes remaining here, and this is going to be a big disaster for Arsenal. We're trying to get ourselves towards the top of the table. Maybe one last chance. We've pulled a goal back at least, but of course we don't have enough time, I don't think, to get anything out of this game, which is a bit of a shame. But only now are Arsenal picking it up. But there you go, 3-1. Time running out. Will we have enough time to go forward? I highly doubt it. But we are getting close to the end of today's episode, guys. Leave a like if you did like it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's just play out the last few minutes of this match. We've got 2 minutes of added time. One of those have already been played. So Brighton will just be holding the ball, trying to wait for that final whistle. But I hope you did enjoy today's episode, guys. We'll be back in the week with the next one to see how we do finish off this season. What a disaster result there from Arsenal. Hopefully a better episode in the next one. Peace.